Hey guys, it's Tia reporting live from I don't even know where, somewhere random in Queensland because I am not at home right now. I had a international skate camp this week, just so happened to fall on the week of US Nationals. So I'm not home and I don't have a mic. And just to make this video even better quality, I am also sick. So this is not my usual standard of video. Not that my videos are like professional or anything, but I just need to talk about this competition and I'm home alone for the next like 20 minutes. I have no plan. I don't know what I'm going to say. So this may be a little bit of a mess. This may be unhinged. This may be raw. So apologies again for this awful quality, but I just need to talk about it. I can't wait. I need to talk about this now because I finished my class at like 2 p.m. Immediately went to my car. I feel bad because I met all these Victorians and all these friends and people. I didn't even say goodbye. I forgot to say goodbye because I just picked up my phone and Sarah Everhard was on and I was like, guys, I gotta go. I gotta leave. Guys, this is not for the week. But anyway, let's start talking about it. So, in terms of the short programs, I actually watched the entire competition. But being that I was at home sick, what better thing to do than watch figure skating? So, I'm just going to do, I guess, a bit of a special mention and some of the memorable things from some different skaters. Anyway, firstly, Erica Wallace. Now, talk about a non binary icon. They were so cool. I don't know who this person is, and they come out on the ice and they're skating to Chapel Road. Oh my god. Iconic. Icon. So I was just obsessed from the get-go. I was singing along and I know Amber Glenn was somewhere in that rink having a party, listening to Chapel Road because girl, we're on the same team. So I also just thought it wasn't specifically at that moment, but just in general, the commentary, the broadcasters were hilarious. Like, I don't know if it was for Erica, but there was one part where they were talking like, "Oh, something to do with archery," da da da, and the other one's like, "Do you know archery?" It's like it was the most random analogy, and then they were kind of just like, "Oh, I've seen Robin Hood." So and then another mention was Star Andrews because Star Andrews is literally a star. She is an icon. I wish I watched more of her, especially because I heard that now she's moving on to pair skating. So pulling a Costa Naya right now. But yeah, it must have been an important moment for her. I think she's really awesome, really cool. I love the style of her routine, and it's just a fresh of breath air. What? But anyway, Star Andrews, she was giving diva, she was absolutely serving, and I love the costume. It was so flattering on her, and her little star clips, just the little details, the little things. It was incredible. Anyway, the next person I really wanted to talk about was Sophie Jolie, or Sophie Jolie. I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but she was the junior champion. I believe this is her first senior season, so that's really cool. And she was one of the only, I think she was the only other skater doing triple axels or has like landed them in the past. And my first opinion was just like, she is so pretty. And you can tell by the way she skates, or like, you could tell she was a champion by the way she was skating. It was just refined and I don't think she looked juniorish. I know some people have the opinion of like, oh, but they skate juniorish. But no, I thought she skated mature. I thought it was really nice. And I mean, it's unfortunate that she missed the triple axel. But I think she is absolutely going to be a threat coming in the next few years. Like, she's only young, and especially in America, in Japan right now, the world is kind of seen that you can be older and you can be successful if you preserve your body and preserve your health. So I think there's a really bright future ahead for Sophie. I think she'll be someone I will keep my eye on, and I imagine other people will keep their eye on. So yeah, stunning. Another skater who I had a very similar opinion on was Sherry Zhang. And that is because she's another kind of fresh new talent that I've never seen before. I could just see her really growing, especially before the next Olympics. Like, I don't know how many of our current leaders are gonna still be skating 4 years' time for another Olympic cycle. I hope all of them. I hope they just skate forever. But realistically, I don't know who are gonna be the leaders. But especially Sherry, Sophie, and Josephine Lee. maybe like that's another name that I've heard of, but I haven't fully watched. Like I haven't watched any of these girls to know their consistency, their stability. I don't have enough of an opinion to predict 4 years from now. But yeah, if we move on from Sherry and we talk about Josephine, I thought the music was really cool. I thought it was fun. It was different. Like, especially watching the whole competition and hearing and seeing kind of a lot of the same thing. It was fun to just have that different vibe, different kind of music. And it was nice to see her have such a happy reaction. I'm such a sucker for the emotions, so I'm really glad that Josephine was happy with her skate. And I don't know how she scored overall after the free skate, but I hope she skated well and I hope she was satisfied. Now the final warm-up group is where things got really spicy, things got really fun, and I'm gonna start talking about that with Sarah Everhard. And oh my god, I forget she's only 19. I forget she's only young. She's a baby. And I've talked about Sarah a lot before. I love Sarah. I like her routines. They're really growing on me. One of my biggest critiques in past competitions has been the face and the energy. And like I felt like she was giving a bit more face in this routine. So I feel like that energy really elevated the performance, and I'm glad that she put work into that area. Because mind you, on the good days, she is an incredible technician. Like her jumps and spins and just routines are interesting. They're great. She can be that full package skater. I think she just needs more experience and more maturity and time at the senior level. So yeah, overall, I really liked her short program, and her long program I just missed. I didn't get to see it live, but I watched it when I got home, and for some reason, when I caught the very end of it and I saw her face, I thought she was disappointed, so I was expecting that she might have fell or was a bit wobbly or just didn't have a great skate. But it was actually a clean routine. I mean, like some of the jumps might have been under, or she looked slightly off. Like, I don't think it was perfect clean, like quote unquote clean, but she didn't fall. So that's a win. And I am heartbroken that she is so in the background, and it's almost like no matter how hard she was to try, they weren't going to take her to the Olympics anyway, unfortunately, even though I am truly rooting for her, and I know so many other people are. But regardless, she had two good skates, and I just hope she's really proud of herself. Now, the other skater who I also missed in the free skate I didn't get to see was Brady Tennell, and I didn't get to see her free skate, so I can't talk about it. But her short program, I love this short program. I love the song. I liked the dress originally, but now I'm like, and now I've thought about it, it just doesn't feel like it's giving Lana Del Rey. It doesn't, it's just not giving. It's not giving what it needs to give. So I think because I had that opinion, I just wasn't feeling the routine as much today. Like I just wasn't having a Brady day. But regardless, she skated really well. And she's another skater where like she has been at this for a long time. She's been to the Olympics, she's had the big moments. But either way, I just hope she's satisfied. Like she looked happy with her skate, her short program. And that's all I can wish for. Just happiness in front of the home crowd. Now, oh my god, okay, the Golden Trio. Ah, my girls. I got to see the short programs and the long programs just, as I mentioned, I ran out the door. I ignored everyone so I could get to my car to watch this. If we talk short programs, we'll talk about Isabel first. And I think I was a little bit worried for this short program because I feel like I haven't seen her skate in so long. But she skated amazing. She skated clean. It was a lovely routine. Everything was so stable and consistent and just perfect. It was just a great routine. Such an Isabel routine. And she said that herself in the I can't remember the name, the little chit chat afterwards. The telly no, you guys know what I mean. But either way, she said in the interview how the character that she's portraying in this routine is very much close to her own personal character. So she can play this role quite naturally and effortlessly, and I guess it's fun for her. I don't know. It looks fun. It looks like she's having fun. Her long program, too. Her long program was also flawless from what I could see. So for her to just pull through where it matters and secure herself that third Olympic spot is just so special. So I'm proud of Isabel and I'm really glad, I'm so glad that I got to see both of her routines. Now, with an overall silver medal, we have the queen of consistency herself, Alyssa Liu. And I swear, at the moment, she just doesn't ever come off her feet. Never. Especially this competition, no. Last competition, no. Grand Prix final, no. I can't. The routine, beautiful. I just watch it in awe every single time, even though I've seen it so many times because it's an older routine. I just love it. Lope, I love, I love, I love, I love. So we know my opinions on this routine. We know I love it. We know I love the song. I love the dress. It's amazing. And 81, girl! When they called out her score, okay, when they called out her score, flabbergasted. My jaw was dropped. This is a high mark. One of the highest marks in well, at this point, the highest marking female short program ever at US Nationals, I believe. That's a long sentence, but yeah, basically, big mark equals good. Then I want to talk about her long program, but I also want to talk about Amber's short program. No, okay, I'll finish talking about Alyssa because, oh my god, guys, Alyssa finally debuted, well, yeah, kind of debuted her Lady Gaga program, and it was cool. It was fire. It was so good. I am just becoming more and more obsessed with Alyssa Liu. And her hair right now, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, love heart eye emoji because stunning, so perfect. I can't. And the dress, I can't even put into words how much I love this dress. It looks so good. Like, it's so flattering. Like, I can't get over how good she looks in that dress. The neckline and the cutouts, like on the body, the big gems. I don't know how they don't stab her neck, honestly. It looked like, especially the close up, they look really sharp. But I don't know, it was just incredible. And this routine was so much fun. And like, honestly, okay, in my last videos when I was talking about the Gaga program, I wasn't a fan of it. I think I didn't like the costume, so that just put a sour taste in my mouth. And then I don't know, it just felt kind of cringe. Or cringe isn't the right word, but kind of TikTok is how I describe it. Gala program, not giving Olympic gold medal. So I don't know, girl, just stick to Donna Summers, do something you're comfortable with. But as we know, Alyssa is the queen of unconventional, and I'm obsessed. I don't care. I am so obsessed with her vibe and her personality. I love it so much. And this fits her. It seriously has grown on me so much. I think because here in this final product, this final version, there was a lot more daintiness and softness, but also fun and pop to bring the party. And it was a party. A party that none of us were invited to because we're not cool enough to go. But yeah. I'm so excited to see how this routine evolves come the Olympics, even though a month is not a long time. So we'll see. Anyway, now I'm going to talk about Amber Glenn because obviously I was rooting for Amber so hard. I was praying and hoping and wishing and dreaming and pissing and shitting for this entire competition because I want to see her succeed so badly. Because if you follow my channel, you know I love Amber, you know I relate to her, and I am so inspired by her. So I was nervous. I feel like she was nervous, but I think as well that she just has such a mental preparation and a game face that she's so focused. So I was nervous that she looked nervous, but I know she wasn't actually nervous. And oh my god, the relief that I felt when she landed the triple axel. Especially after Alyssa and Isabel having such good, clean skates. Amber needed this. She needed the triple axel if she wanted any chance of beating them or getting up there with them. So she did, and she held it together for the rest of the routine. One by one, everything was flawless. And just, oh my god, hear me out. Her step sequence, the emotion, the power, the passion. She was living. She was living it out in that step sequence. It was beautiful. It was incredible. And she finished the routine, punching the air, so joyous, and just wow. When they called out her scores and it was 83 point something, like, oh my god, that is another new highest US ladies short program score. Like, Alyssa got that mark and Emma just pushed it even higher. I couldn't believe it. Then I just had to go about my day. I just had to go about my day with that information, watching her succeed and not having anyone to tell about it. It was really sad. But anyway, today, in my car, outside of the Brendale, I don't even know where I am. But yeah, her long program now, again, Alyssa Liu and Isabel just went incredible. Another two clean skates. So realistically, Amber, if you want to win this, you gotta skate clean. So I was again crossing my fingers so hard, probably looking like a maniac if anyone walked past my car. And again, she got the triple axel, so I felt like I could breathe. It was like a little bit under. I think it was a little bit tight, so I was stressed, but Look, a landing is a landing, even if she didn't get perfect Huey on it, like the others aren't doing triple axels anyway, so there's already that kind of point booster, I guess. And then, yeah, again, just one by one, she got through each element, each jump, each spin, and each time just lights up that little bit more. And after the last jump, being able to just let loose and just almost sit back into the routine and just give it everything, the emotion, the happiness. And if I saw it right, she did the little fist pump things that Ilya does to just pump up the crowd and hype them. So it was so special. And I truly hope that she can treasure and look back on this moment as something truly important. And I say that based on her reaction, which was a little more reserved this time, which I understand because with the little tiny faults, there's just that immediate, is it enough? Did I do enough? Did I do good enough? Like it's so stressful. So I understand and empathize with that sense of concern after she skated. But the relief on her face and just the pure ecstatic reaction in the kiss and cry when she gets her marks, and it was enough. It was just beautiful, and even Alyssa and Isabel and Amber after the skate, where she calls them over and they're all just hugging and jumping around, and Alyssa calling out, like, we all deserve this so much. Oh my god. The girlhood, the womanhood, the sportsmanship that we get to witness and be a part of right now is so inspiring and so important. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to this very, very messy, bad, unprofessional video. But and once again, I'm not going to be home for a week, so it's kind of now or never. And I really wanted to talk about this just because it happened so recently and I'm so excited about it. And I'm probably going to mentally combust if I don't talk about it right now. Like this is so important to me. I'm so hyperfixated on figure skating. It's insane. But that's what you guys are for, and I'm so thankful I get to talk to you guys in the comments and hear your opinions, hear your thoughts, get feedback on my videos. I really appreciate the people who like what I do because, I mean, I do this for fun. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be the best channel out there or get a million subscribers. Like, I'm just doing this because I love it and I want to share my love of figure skating with more people and get more people into this sport is my goal. So I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And I look forward to talking to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.